Collecting donations at point of sale is very straightforward. We simply create a group for donations and our quick SKU page here on the left, and then we load as many different buttons with various designations or campaigns for those activities. Now remember, these buttons are tied directly to those donation SKUs that we created earlier. Once we want to collect a certain fund, like general fund, don't forget that a customer has to be attached to the sale. So we can either create a new customer, we could scan a membership card, or like I'm doing, we could find the member or customer and add them to the sale. We then enter in the amount of the donation that they'd like to make. We can fill in a lot of additional information like company matching, whether it's tribute or memorial, if so, what type it is, and we could go from there. If we'd like a letter to be sent, we could fill in that information, and we can also put in comments below. Once we've done that, we can tender the sale normally. That's all there is to collecting a donation at point of sale. Once you've created your donation SKUs and set up your quick donation page for e-commerce as shown in the earlier demo, then it's very easy for you to direct customers to your website from any of your web presence. And what I mean by that is you can multi-thread the connections from your current marketing and mission site, so you can have any type of links to this page. You also can do it from any type of social media, so you can link directly to this page utilizing Facebook, Twitter, anything, you name it, any of the social medias. So again, you can splash out notifications to your Facebook page, for example, link them back to this page. A customer or a member will come and select the amount that they'd like to donate. They can select their designation or take the default, and we are able to enter in any comments that we'd like here, and able to collect all that other information that we've seen in the previous demo. So we can collect tribute information, we can collect company matching information. They can quickly check out by clicking the checkout button, or they could add it to the cart. Don't forget that TAM will allow them to do donations, purchase memberships, purchase merchandise, reserve events, buy general admission, all in one transaction. But in this case, we're just going to do a quick donation, go right to checkout, and checkout is very straightforward. So we're able to do a one-page checkout, put in our payment information, process the order. It's that simple, collecting a quick donation on the web. We also have the capability of a donation browse page on the web. If you'd like to utilize this, this allows your customers and members to browse the different donation categories and then make donations in that vein as well. And then finally, we're able to direct them directly to specific funds rather than letting them select their designation on let's say the quick donation page or browse. We can direct them from any of the social medias or any of the points directly to a specific fund, and this eliminates them entering their designation but does allow them to pick the amounts or other and still collect all that information that's applicable to that specific campaign or fund. So collecting donations on the web is very straightforward and easy and quick for all of your donors. Collecting roundup donations at any customer-facing point-of-sale station or even group sales, admissions, merchandise, dining, membership offices, any of that can be accomplished very easily. Now, I'm in the point-of-sale application. I've rung up a few plush items. I'm in the merchandise shop, so this is the example or illustration we'll use today. And at the time that I tender the sale, it will simply prompt the associate to remind them to ask the customer, would you like to round up your purchase today to the next nearest dollar to support blank? And you fill in the blank, whatever campaign is important to you at that time. Once the customer acknowledges that they'd like to do that, then we simply click OK, and then we tender the sale normally. Collecting roundup donations is that easy. Collecting donations using a customer-facing device is available. This is similar to the roundup donation, but you can promote up to 4 different values of donation on the Ingenico device, which is a signature capture device, pin pad device that TAM supports. As you can see here, the customer can easily select one of those amounts, and then once they do on the Ingenico, the amount will be added automatically to the sale with no intervention by the associate. So whether they do it here at the point that we're in the sale, or whether they do it later in the sale, it would show up at the appropriate time and you would tender the sale normally. This is a little less intrusive than asking each customer to do a roundup, but again, usually collecting larger amounts of donations. As I alluded to before, we do also allow for our dining interface to collect donations, just as we do for our merchandise and admissions point of sale. So you can see we've got our menu here for a cash and carry environment, but it could be a tab set up for bars or juice bars, things like that, or it could also be set up for full dining. In these capabilities, we can have a menu setting that allows us to collect donations. So again, same thing that we do in the other application, we're able to solicit and collect donations through this interface as well. So throughout the organization, same interface, same use, we're able to collect the same donations.